Hello students, you are going to know about the method overloading. This is the very interesting and the important topic in object oriented programming. When you talk about the object oriented programming, so you have learned the principles of object oriented programming like class, object, data abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism. So here you can see method overloading, and when we relate this topic to the principles of object oriented programming, so method overloading implements the concept of polymorphism. Polymorphism is a principle of object-oriented programming. So the implementation of polymorphism we can see in terms of method overloading. Okay. Now here what is happening in this example? Here you have three methods. And the methods contains the same name. All methods contain the same name. You can see area is one of the method, another method is also area, and this method is also area. So there is no any difference among area and area. It means there are three methods in this example, but all methods contains the same name. This is it illustrates method overloading. But question is, if we have more than one methods of same name in a program, then how system or compiler will differentiate them? This is the main problem in method calling. So here method signature plays very important role. Since when you talk about the method prototype, so here in method prototype, if we talk about this function, so here this is the method signature, here this is the method signature, and here this is the method signature. Okay, so method signature plays its very important role. You can see now we talk about the methods, all three methods. So the first method, area, calculates the area of square. That is why it takes the side of a square, only one parameter. Now when you talk about the second method, so this method calculates the area of rectangle. That is why it needs two parameters in terms of length and breadth. Length is represented by L and breadth is represented by small b. Now we take the third method. This is also an area and it contains one parameter of double type. Since it is used to calculate the area of circle, and its parameter is radius of a circle. Now you can see what is the difference among these methods. First method, you can see it returns an integer value. In the second method, it also returns an integer value. The method name is same. It contains one integer parameter and it contains the two integer parameters. This is the difference, and because of this difference, compiler differentiates both methods. Now we talk about the third method, which is used to calculate the area of a circle. Here you can see it returns the double type value, and it also contains the double type value in terms of r to represent the radius of a circle. Okay, so now when we talk about the differentiation among the methods in method overloading, so we can say the methods are differentiated on the basis of the number and types of the parameters, because the method name is same. So now we talk about the definition of main method. Here you can see this is method calling. This is the also new format to call a method. You can directly call a method with the system.out.println statement. So here you can see when you call area method, so here we pass 4. 4 is an integer value. It means this method is calling to this method because here we pass an integer value and the formal parameter is also of integer type. So here in this way system can find out which function we have to call. Now when you talk about the area of rectangle, so here you pass two parameters, two actual arguments of integer type. Since you can see the prototype of this area method, here you will see if we define two integer type parameters in terms of L and B for length and breadth. So here we pass, when you call this area method, so it will pass length of 5 centimeter and it is received by small l, and breadth is of 3 is received by small b. In this way you can see the system will calculate the area of rectangle. Now the third method call, so here you can see when you call a third method, so here you pass a real value which contains a decimal point. So here when you pass the real value, that is 2.5, and it is received by the small r, which is the radius of a circle, and accordingly this function calculates the area of circle and returns the value to the called function. So here you can see this is the example of method overloading, and I remind you, in method overloading the function name is same. On the basis of the number and types of the arguments, the system will differentiate the methods. Thank you.